Hello Everione.
I'm Man from Gun Deals, and today we're diving into one of the most reliable and widely adopted handguns on the market, the Glock 17 Gen 3. But first, if you're new here, Gunman is a website that helps you find some of the best prices on firearms and related gear. Check the description below, copy the UPC, plug it into your browser, and you'll likely find a great deal on the Glock 17 or any other gear you're looking for. Overview of the Glock 17 Gen 3. Is the Glock 17 Gen 3 the best handgun ever made? Well, that ultimately depends on who you ask. But what's not up for debate is its legacy. This firearm has earned its place as one of the most dependable and widely used handguns across the globe. Since its introduction, the Gen 3 has been a favorite among law enforcement agencies, military units, and responsible civilian gun owners alike. Its reputation is built on decades of proven performance in the field, in training environments, and in real-world high-stress situations. Whether you're looking for a reliable home defense weapon, a durable duty gun, or a full-size carry piece, the Glock 17 Gen 3 remains a standout choice, not because it's flashy or packed with gimmicks, but because it just works. White heavy checkmark key specs and highlights, expanded breakdown.
Kleines blaues Karo 4.
48-inch cold hammer-forged barrel. The heart of the Glock 17 Gen 3 is its precision-crafted barrel, made using the cold hammer forging process. This results in exceptional durability and a consistent bore profile that promotes long-term accuracy, even after thousands of rounds. Glock barrels are known for their polygonal rifling, which reduces barrel fouling and wear while enhancing velocity and accuracy. Small blue diamond 17-round magazine capacity, 9mm. The G17 standard magazine holds 17 rounds of 9mm, giving you ample firepower in one of the most popular and widely available calibers in the world. This makes the Glock 17 an efficient platform for both defensive use and training, as 9mm ammunition is relatively affordable and easy to find. Small blue diamond weight, 25 ounces unloaded, approximate.
Trauriger Smiley.
Despite being a full-size duty pistol, the Glock 17 Gen 3 weighs in at just around 25 ounces unloaded. Its lightweight polymer frame keeps it nimble and easy to carry, even during extended wear. The balance between slide mass and frame weight also contributes to its smooth shooting characteristics and manageable recoil.
Small blue diamond 6.
5-inch sight radius. The longer sight radius is a subtle but meaningful advantage, especially when shooting at distance. A longer sight radius can help reduce aiming error and improve precision, making the G17 Gen 3 a viable option not only for defensive scenarios but also for range use and even competition with some tuning. Small blue diamond modular and customizable platform. The Glock 17 Gen 3 is affectionately referred to by many as the AR-15 of handguns, and for good reason. Nearly every component of the gun is replaceable or upgradable. From triggers and sights to barrels, slide assemblies, and even complete frame systems, the Gen 3 platform offers an enormous aftermarket ecosystem. Whether you're a hobbyist, competitive shooter, or someone with tactical needs, you can tailor this pistol to your exact preferences. Small blue diamond proven reliability. Above all else, the Glock 17 Gen 3 is known for one thing: it runs. Dirt, sand, water, cold, heat. The Gen 3 platform has been tested in every imaginable condition and continues to function reliably. That's why so many professionals place their trust in it. In a life or death scenario, simplicity and consistency are key, and the Glock delivers both. Small blue diamond enduring popularity and legacy. Even with newer generations on the market, the Gen 3 remains in active use and production today. Its parts compatibility, ease of maintenance, and global support network make it an excellent choice for both new gun owners and experienced professionals. Glock themselves still manufacture and distribute the Gen 3, not just as a legacy model, but as an actively supported platform. Magnifying glass tilted left bottom line. The Glock 17 Gen may not be flashy, but it's a workhorse, a gun that performs exactly how and when you need it to. Its minimalist design hides years of engineering refinement and real-world feedback. Whether it's your first handgun or your 50th, it's hard to go wrong with a platform that stood the test of time. Palms up together in-hand feel and shooting experience, expanded analysis. While the Glock 17 Gen 3 is classified as a full-size handgun, its ergonomics and handling characteristics make it surprisingly accessible to a wide range of shooters, from beginners to professionals. Once in hand, the first thing you'll notice is its lightweight relative to its size, thanks to the polymer frame, which significantly reduces fatigue during extended range sessions or long carry days. Small blue diamond recoil management. One of the standout qualities of the Glock 17 Gen 3 is its recoil impulse, or rather the lack thereof. The combination of the gun size, grip angle, and slide mass creates a shooting experience that's smooth, predictable, and easy to control. Even in rapid-fire or double-tap drills, the muzzle rise is minimal, allowing for fast follow-up shots and tighter groupings. And this is with completely stock internals, no compensators, ported barrels, or reduced power springs involved. That kind of out-of-the-box shootability is part of what makes this pistol such a popular choice for both duty and defense. Small blue diamond proven durability through use. This particular Glock 17 Gen 3 has seen over 7,000 rounds and continues to run flawlessly, a testament to Glock's engineering and the model's inherent ruggedness. It's been used in various conditions, carried daily, taken to classes, and used in multiple training scenarios, yet it still performs as if it were fresh out of the box. That's not just reliability, that's peace of mind. Small blue diamond ergonomics, the finger groove debate.
Let's talk grip.
The Gen 3 features 3 molded-in finger grooves on the front strap, a polarizing design element in the Glock community. Some shooters find the grooves perfectly match their hand size and offer extra stability, while others feel restricted or uncomfortable, especially if their fingers don't align with the mold. It's a subjective element, but it does give the Gen 3 a unique tactile feel. The backstrap has moderate texture that helps anchor the gun during recoil, while the side panels of the grip are relatively smooth. As a result, many owners choose to enhance the grip with stippling, grip tape, or talon grips for increased traction, especially useful during hot weather or under stress when sweaty palms can compromise control. Small blue diamond grip angle and natural point of aim. Glock's signature grip angle, roughly 22 degrees, may feel different compared to other brands like SIG or Smith & Wesson, but for many shooters, it promotes a natural point of aim, especially for instinctive shooting or close-range engagements. Once you're accustomed to it, aiming becomes intuitive. Small blue diamond shootability under stress. In defensive shooting scenarios, consistency matters more than perfection. The Gen 3's straightforward design, no manual safety levers, consistent trigger pull, and simple controls, helps reduce decision-making under pressure. Combined with the firearm's excellent recoil characteristics, it allows shooters to stay on target and remain confident in their equipment, no matter the situation. Small blue diamond training-friendly design. Due to its size and stability, the Glock 17 Gen 3 is often recommended as a training pistol for new shooters. It's forgiving in recoil, has easily visible iron sights, and its simple disassembly and maintenance allow new users to build familiarity without intimidation. Wrench customization and accessories. Extended overview. One of the standout advantages of the Glock 17 Gen 3, and Glocks in general, is its incredible modularity. The firearm is often described as the Lego set for adults in the gun world, and it earns that title for good reason. Nearly every part of the handgun can be upgraded, replaced, or fine-tuned to meet the exact needs of the shooter. That said, customization should never come at the cost of reliability, especially when your life may depend on your firearm functioning flawlessly. In my personal setup, I've chosen a balanced approach, making targeted upgrades to improve handling and performance, while keeping the critical components, especially those that impact cycling, feeding, and firing, completely stocked to preserve the pistol's legendary reliability. Small blue diamond trigger upgrade, short reset, lighter pull, 4.5 pounds. The trigger is often the first upgrade most Glock owners consider, and for good reason. While Glock stock trigger is consistent and perfectly usable, it tends to feel a bit spongy and heavy for some users. In my case, I've installed a hybrid aftermarket trigger that shortens the pre-travel and reset significantly. The break is clean and crisp at around 4.5 pounds with virtually no take-up and an ultra-short reset, which helps speed up follow-up shots and tighten split times. It's not a competition trigger per se, but it gives me just enough of an edge while remaining safe and practical for everyday carry. Warning note: when upgrading your trigger, always ensure that it maintains proper engagement with internal safeties. A lighter trigger can introduce risk if not properly installed or tested. Small blue diamond fiber optic sights, faster sight picture and acquisition. Iron sights are another area where small changes can yield big improvements. I replaced the standard polymer Glock sights with a high-visibility fiber optic front sight paired with a plain or blacked-out rear. This contrast makes target acquisition much faster, especially in daylight or under artificial range lighting. The bright front post draws the eye naturally, making it easier to align quickly under stress or during dynamic movement drills. This setup is simple, but extremely effective for fast, intuitive shooting, especially at defensive distances. If you shoot in low-light conditions often, consider upgrading to tritium night sights or a hybrid setup with a tritium/fiber front for 24-hour visibility. Small blue diamond extended slide stop and magazine release. Two of the most practical upgrades I've made are to the slide stop and magazine release. Both are extended versions, not oversized, just slightly enlarged for easier manipulation without adjusting grip position. The extended slide stop, borrowed from the Glock 34, allows for more positive engagement during reloads or malfunction clearing, especially when shooting with gloves or under pressure. The extended mag release, sourced from Lone Wolf, has been slightly chamfered and rounded by hand to remove sharp edges. It offers a more natural and responsive magazine drop with minimal effort. These are small enhancements, but they contribute significantly to smoother reloads and more intuitive firearm handling. Small Blue Diamond Weapon Light, 800 Lumen Tactical Clone, TLR-1 style. Mounted to the front rail is a TLR-1 clone, offering up to 800 lumens of output. While it's a budget-friendly option, it's proven rugged in testing, including drops, exposure to heat, and thousands of rounds of recoil. The light features intuitive toggle controls and solid runtime, making it an excellent choice for identifying threats in low-light scenarios or navigating your environment during a home defense situation. A high-quality weapon light is not just a tactical accessory, it's a critical component of responsible defensive use. You can't shoot what you can't positively identify. Small Blue Diamond keeping the core stock, a reliability-first mindset. Despite the upgrades, I've deliberately chosen to keep the slide, recoil spring, sear, striker, and barrel all stock. Glock stock internal components are designed for maximum reliability under adverse conditions, something that's been tested worldwide by military and police users. Aftermarket parts may enhance performance or reduce weight, but they can also introduce inconsistencies or reliability concerns if not perfectly fitted or maintained. By retaining OEM internals, I preserve the gun's battle-tested dependability while still enjoying personalized handling. Light bulb takeaway: balance is everything. Customization is one of the joys of owning a Glock, but it's also a responsibility. The best upgrades are those that serve your purpose, enhance your confidence, and never compromise safety or reliability. In my case, these enhancements improve usability in meaningful, measurable ways. But I never forget the core principle: any upgrade is only as good as your ability to train with it. Master your gear, understand its behavior, and build muscle memory through consistent range time. Direct hit, everyday carry, and practical use, expanded. While many see the Glock 17 Gen 3 as a duty gun first and foremost, I found it to be an exceptional everyday carry, EDC option, provided you're willing to train with it and commit to carrying a full-size firearm. Whether I'm running errands, heading to the range, or turning in for the night, the Glock 17 is never more than a few feet away from me. It rides securely in a variety of carry setups, from an appendix inside the waistband holster, AIWB for concealment, to a battle belt for training in classes, or simply resting on the nightstand as my go-to home defense firearm. Its consistency, ruggedness, and familiarity make it an extension of my everyday life. Small Blue Diamond: why I choose full-size for EDC. Some may argue that a full-size handgun like the Glock 17 is too large or unwieldy for daily carry, but once you commit to it and find the right holster setup, it becomes second nature. In return, you gain substantial advantages. Greater control during rapid fire and stress shooting. Increased magazine capacity, 17+1 rounds gives peace of mind. Longer sight radius for better accuracy at distance. Improved recoil management for quicker follow-up shots. In short, it delivers maximum performance without compromise, especially valuable in high-stakes defensive scenarios where every second and every shot counts. Small Blue Diamond: why not the Glock 19, for me? The Glock 19 is often hailed as the Goldilocks of handguns, not too big, not too small. And for many shooters, it strikes the perfect balance. But for me personally, it doesn't offer any significant benefits over the Glock 17. Yes, the 19 is slightly shorter in slide and grip, but it still requires similar concealment considerations. The reduced sight radius and barrel length slightly impact shootability. Magazine capacity drops to 15+1, not a huge deal but noticeable. Recoil impulse is marginally snappier under rapid fire. In practice, carrying the Glock 17 feels nearly identical to the 19, so I opt for the extra performance, capacity, and control that the full-size frame provides.
Kleines blaues Karo WNI Downsize. The Glock 26.
In those rare situations where deeper concealment or enhanced mobility is absolutely necessary, say summer attire, running, or low-profile environments, I transition to the Glock 26. It's a subcompact option with a 10 or 12 round capacity, and while it sacrifices some shootability compared to the 17, it still maintains Glock's trademark reliability and consistency. Importantly, I don't find myself needing a middle ground like the 19. I either want full capability, G17, or maximum concealability, G26, no compromises in between. Small blue diamond holster systems and carry comfort. A firearm is only as useful as your ability to carry it consistently and safely. Over the years, I've tested numerous holster systems for the Glock 17 and landed on a few that work exceptionally well. We the People holsters, slim, comfortable AIWB solution with solid retention. Skull Head Arms Kydex rig, a rugged option I've used for years. Safariland ALS 6378, excellent duty style retention, especially when running a weapon light. Blackhawk L2D, light-bearing holster that locks onto the light body, worth noting if you swap lights. The key is finding a setup that fits your body type, wardrobe, and lifestyle. Once dialed in, carrying a full-size Glock becomes not only manageable, but preferable. Light bulb in summary, function over form. The Glock 17 Gen may third not win awards for sleekness or aesthetic innovation, but as a daily carry tool, it checks every box: dependable, adaptable, shootable, and trusted. It's not about chasing trends, it's about knowing your gear, training with it, and having full confidence that it will perform when it matters most. If you build the habits, get the right setup, and train regularly, the Glock 17 Gen 3 becomes more than just a tool, it becomes part of your daily mindset. Brain skill over gear, expanded insight. In today's firearm culture, it's easy to get caught up in the constant cycle of upgrades: new triggers, slide cuts, optic-ready builds, compensators, and all the latest gear. And while quality equipment absolutely has its place, one truth remains constant: no tool will ever compensate for poor fundamentals. Regardless of the handgun you carry, whether it's a bone-stock Glock 17 or a fully built custom race gun, your skill set is the ultimate determinant of performance.
Kleines blaues Karo Fundamentals first, Grip, Stangs, Trigger Control.
The foundation of effective shooting starts with mastering the basics. Grip. A strong, consistent grip helps manage recoil and maintain control. If your grip is weak or inconsistent, even the flattest shooting handgun will buck unpredictably. Stance. A balanced, athletic stance allows you to absorb recoil, move fluidly, and stay on target. Whether you're shooting from static positions or on the move, your stance sets the tone. Trigger control. Smooth, consistent trigger press without disturbing your sight alignment is what ultimately determines whether you hit or miss. A $300 trigger upgrade won't help if you're flinching or jerking the shot. Sight picture and alignment. Seeing the sights clearly and aligning them correctly, especially under stress, is what separates fast from accurate. All of these fundamentals are independent of equipment. They require time, repetition, and conscious effort, not just money. Small blue diamond dry fire, the most underrated skill builder. You don't need to go to the range every day to improve. Dry fire practice, training without live ammo, builds the same neuromuscular habits as real shooting. Drawing from the holster, aligning sights, pressing the trigger cleanly, and working reloads or malfunction drills can all be done at home, safely and for free. In fact, most top shooters recommend a 2-to-1 or even 3-to-1 ratio of dry fire to live fire. If you're serious about getting better, dry fire should be a part of your weekly routine. Small blue diamond live fire, reinforcing and testing your skills. Dry fire builds the skill, but live fire confirms it. Range time should be purposeful, not just mag dumps, but drills that test your fundamentals under time, stress, or movement. Recoil management, reload speed, accuracy at distance. All of these come into play in real-world or defensive scenarios. Even if you only shoot once a month, having structured goals will yield far better progress than aimless plinking. Small blue diamond. Why the Glock 17 Gen 3 helps the learning curve. One of the reasons I recommend the Glock 17 Gen 3, especially for those looking to build serious skill, is that it gets out of your way. There's no complicated manual safety, no DA/SA learning curve, and no excessive recoil or controls to distract you. It's a simple, reliable, consistent tool that allows you to focus 100% on your technique. Every trigger press feels the same, every reload is intuitive, and malfunctions are rare, giving you more time to focus on you. The Glock platform also benefits from widespread training support: holsters, dry fire tools, laser trainers, and even frame replicas for practicing manipulation without wear and tear on your actual gun. Small blue diamond gear won't save you, but skill will. In a defensive scenario, your success won't come down to whether your slide is milled or your sights are fiber optic. It'll come down to: can you draw your firearm quickly and safely? Can you get a fast, accurate shot on target under stress? Can you reload or clear a malfunction under pressure? That's all on you, not your gear. And that's the empowering part. You don't need to chase perfection in hardware. You just need to commit to sharpening your own edge.
Leuchtende Glühbirne Finaltugt. Train with what you carry.
Ultimately, The best upgrade is time spent on the range, in dry fire, or in structured training environments. Glock 17 Gen 3 provides a reliable, consistent foundation to grow from, but you are the one who brings it to life.
Sprechblase, what do you think?
For me, the Glock 17 Gen 3 is the top choice. But I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite handgun of all time? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again to Gun Deals for the support, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Peace out.